Welcome. Meenakshi Temple is located in the heart of Madurai city near Vaikai River, Tamil Nadu, India. It is one of Shakti Pitas dedicated to Adi Parashakti. This temple holds great mythological and historical significance and one of the most beautiful and colorful temple with Dravidian architecture. Both Madurai city and Meenakshi temple is considered to be the oldest dating back to Sangam ages. This temple was constructed by Kulashekara Pandyan as per the instructions given by Lord Shiva in his dream. But around 14th century, Malik Kafur, the infamous commander of sultans, invaded, looted and also destroyed Meenakshi temple like many other Hindu temples. He also defaced all deities as statue worship is prohibited in Islam. The destruction was continued till 15th century by other Muslim invaders. Finally, around 16th century, Nayakar king Vishwanatha Nayakar started restoring and rebuilding Meenakshi temple. Followed by him is Tirumalai Nayakar, who continued to rebuild the present structure. The Nayaka kings followed ancient method of building construction called Shilpa Sastras, which is science of arts and crafts. Hence, the present Meenakshi temple, which was rebuilt in 14 acres of land, is considered to be an architectural marvel. As this temple was built based on Shilpa Sastra, from the sky view, the entire temple structure is viewed as mandala, which is symmetrical. This temple has four massive entrances for four directions and 14 towers, out of which two are the golden towers dedicated to the main deities Meenakshi and Sundareshwarar. The tallest tower is the southern tower with 170 feet height and has around 1500 divine figurines sculpted with mythological stories along with vibrant colors which attracts immediately. These towers are built in multiple stories, and all 14 towers together has more than 33,000 divine figurines associated with mythological histories. Inside this massive temple, there are two separate shrines for Meenakshi and Sundareshwarar. Unlike other temples, there is a unique custom followed in this temple. The devotees must first offer prayers to goddess Meenakshi before worshipping Lord Sundareshwarar. This custom was made to give importance to women and also signifies the Meenakshi rule in Madurai. Here, the deity goddess Meenakshi is sculpted in emerald, which is green stone, with lotus and parrot on her right hand. The shrine where Lord Sundareshwara resides is one of five Panchasabhas, where Lord Shiva is believed to have performed the cosmic dance. There are other shrines for Lord Ganesha, Kartikeya, Nadaraja, Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, Dakshinamurti, Chandikeshwara, Durga Devi, Bhairava, Nayanar, the poets, and Navagragas. Lord Ganesha in this temple is called by Mukkurani Vinayagar. He was carved on a single stone and is one of the tallest with 7 feet. There is also a sacred pond in this temple called by Potramari Kulam, a pond with golden lotus. The speciality of this golden lotus pond is that Lord Shiva promised a stork, which is a long-necked bird, that any type of aquatic animals will not grow in this pond, and it continues till date. There are many halls, mandapams, situated inside this massive temple. They are Nadaraja Hall, Parrot Hall, Hall of Temple Tree, Hall of Eight Goddess, Eight Forms of Shiva Hall, Swing Hall, Vasantaraya Hall, New Hall, Golumandapa Hall, and Thousand Pillared Hall, which goes by Ayiram Kal Mandapam. This world-famous thousand-pillared hall is a magnificent space which contains 985 carved pillars, which is situated on a straight rows without overlapping one another and stands around 12 feet in height. Each pillar was individually constructed on a single stone. This thousand-pillared hall was constructed by Ariyanatha Mudaliar, who was also a general and chief minister for the Nayakas. Ariyanatha Mudaliar had a deep acoustic knowledge. He constructed this thousand-pillared hall in a way which holds sound less than 80 decibel, irrespective of number of people present. And the most interesting part is that generally there will be around 5,000 to 6,000 visitors per day inside this thousand-pillared hall. Outside this thousand-pillared hall is the world-famous musical pillars, where each pillar produces different tune when tapped. There are many other halls situated for the temple proceedings and the community gatherings. History of the temple. The second Pandya king named Malayadvaja Pandya with his wife Kanjammal performed Putra Kameshti Yagna, a fire ritual seeking boy child. Instead, a 3-year-old beautiful girl emerged from the fire who was an incarnation of Adishakti. Although everyone were happy, but also shocked to see the 3-year-old girl with 3 breasts. But an eternal voice pacified everyone by saying that her third breast will disappear when she meets her husband. As this beautiful 3-year-old girl possessed fish-like eyes, she was initially named as Tadadagai. Being a sole heir for the entire Pandya dynasty, she was brought up like a valiant warrior. She was taught all 64 different types of ancient skills that includes horse riding, archery, stunts, climbing, combat skills, sword fighting, administrative skills, medical skills, and many more. After her coronation, when she started ruling, she was named as Meenakshi, mean fish, Akshi a rule, as she was bestowed with fish-like eyes and a ruler. Meenakshi started conquering in all 8 directions and successfully conquered Vishnuluka, Brahmaloka, and Devaloka. And lastly, when Meenakshi started a journey to Shivaloka, she defeated Shiva's Vahana, Nandi the bull. So, when Lord Shiva himself appeared on the battlefield, Meenakshi immediately stopped and started worshipping him. On that very moment, her third breast was completely disappeared. Now that she realized that Lord Shiva is to be her husband, she proposed Lord Shiva to marry her. On seeing Meenakshi's beautiful eyes, Lord Shiva mesmerized and became Chokkanadar, the Lord bewitched by beauty. Chokkanadar immediately agreed but asked to wait for a week. On the day of Somawar, which is on Monday, the so-called ascetic Shiva with ash and matted hair transformed into the most beautiful and handsome groom named Sundareshwarar, god of beauty. Sundareshwarar came to Madurai with his party. A grand and magnificent ceremony, Tirkalyanam, was arranged. Lord Vishnu appeared on a golden horse as a brother of the bride Meenakshi to give the bride away to the groom Sundareshwarar. This giving away the bride scene was beautifully depicted in Meenakshi temple and considered to be the classic image in all wedding ceremonies. After the Tirukalyanam, Meenakshi and Sundareshwara ruled Madurai for a very long time, and their son Kartikeya is an epitome of both beauty and valor. Festivities in Meenakshi temple. The main festival is the annual Tirukalyanam, which takes place every year in the month of April-May. It is a 10 days festival along with chariot ritual where over a million devotees visits every day. Other festivals include Vasanta festival in the month of May, the Unjal or Swing festival in the month of June, the Avani Moolam in August, the Navaratri Dashera festival in September, the Kolatam festival in November, the Arutra on December. One of the miracles of the temple is that when a Carnatic composer named Shama Sastri sang Navaratna Malika, garland of 9 gems, in front of Meenakshi, the goddess immediately came visible and blessed him. This temple holds great historical, cultural, and architectural significance. Hence, it is not only visited by pilgrims but also by students, scholars, and researchers, and is a central hub for culture and literature.